You ready? For the hundreds in attendance, for the millions watching around the world, let's get ready for
Amy Combo! This is A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. But I want to make sure that I can be heard. What you all right?
I'm trying to see if I can see you better.
You all right over there?
Without the glasses.
Let me see. Yep, I can hear myself. Can I hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, most certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show in all of YouTube. Welcome to A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. But you already knew that because you here. What do we got over here? We got a special guest in the house right at the top of the hour. We're not even going to fool around. We're not going to get to the mod squad. We're not getting to nobody because first and foremost is the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, here is our channel mascot, and she deserves a special introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 16 1/4 pounds, she is the Shih Tzu Terrier of terror. You know her, you love her, the one, the only, but...
Okay.
Bone Crusher!
She came up here looking for a treat and was like, nope.
Yeah, she sure enough is looking for something. I got nothing to give you, dog.
You're not getting a treat right now.
I got nothing to give you. She's been very food motivated as of late. And like I said, I love her, but she frustrates me. But that's neither here nor there. What's going on, everybody? So good to see you guys up in the house.
What's up?
I think we may have some mod squads in here. Give a shout to the mod squad.
Let's give a shout to the mod squad,
Who do we
okay?
got up in the
First
house?
of all, this mod was the first person in line on my end anyway. But I came in after you, so you may have someone different. But on my end, Wise Man Jedi Knight 88.
We
acknowledge you, boo.
What's going on, Wise Man?
Jaden Winchester up
Yes,
in here.
indeed. What
mod
up, Jaden?
Squad. What other mods do we have up in here?
Let me see.
We got Sophie Dophy in the house.
The OG, triple OG. That's what's up. Yep, Wise Man on my end too. Yes, indeed.
Who else do we have? Do we have any other mods in here? I'm making myself dizzy going through this chat so much. Y'all was chatting it up in here.
You're all right. Who else we got? That's okay.
Let me see.
Coming in late. We're coming in late. It's okay. It's okay.
That may be all the mods that we have in here for right now. But I also do want to give a shout out to the members that are up in here. So we have Rickardy up in here.
What up, Rickardy?
Part of the family, yes. And we have Denisha Lane.
Oh, Denisha. What's going down now?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Who else we got up in here? Wesley Franklin.
What up, Wesley?
Now part of the member family. And I want to give a special shout out to a friend of the channel, Just Alex.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Really, you just family too at this point.
Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, you are about to find out that we, once again, are going to be doing a special collab. It is a round table, and this is going to be on his channel. Just Alex, if you could drop it in the chat, let the people know. This will be WrestleMania 40 predictions. My thoughts are all over the place after what happened on Smackdown. I'm still kind of like, I'm not settled. I am not settled. They still got a little bit of time. My mind might change, but I got to be perfectly honest with y'all. We might be seeing some swerves going down at WrestleMania 40.
I mean, we may very well see some swerves going down. That's the whole point, right?
I really don't think this is a straight line. I do not believe that these matches are going to end like you all think.
You don't know what I think, homie.
Okay, you know, you ain't got to get crazy, big dog. What's going on? Let me give a shout out to the people in here. You already said it. My man, first in line with that fast pass, Jedi Knight 88. And you get that honorable mention right out the gate. Oh, man, looks like a good time. Ooze. This is what I'm talking about, Wise Man. We acknowledge you.
Yep.
We appreciate you being in here. Thank you so much. Who else we got up in the house?
Just Alex said Bone Crusher on that part-time schedule.
I mean,
that's she.
And yet she still makes 10 times the money that we do. Yes, that is true. Nobody donates to us. Everybody donates to the Bone Crusher Fund.
That's
and here
funny.
she go laying down by our feet right now. Man, we got Lauren in the house. Hey, yo.
Hey, Lauren.
As you can see, I dripping in gold, and we are oozing machismo. Because she's got that big D energy.
I was going to say, okay.
She does. She got that big D energy. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Chilling. Good to see you, Lauren. Thank you so much for being in here. Godzilla versus Kong, Jaden Winchester. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not what this is. This is not what this is. We're gonna put it up because this is not what this is. We're not gonna take too much of your time. All right, we're not gonna take too much of your time. We know it's late. We got the Nation of Domination. What up, Nation? Thank you so much for being in here, buddy.
Did you disappear last time? Did you come in and say hi and then leave? Cause
maybe. What up, Rickety?
I think you left right after you said hi.
Holler if you hear me. That's right. Big Papa Pump, the big booty daddy, the man with the largest arms and the shortest fuse. That's what I'm talking about. Michael Tolbert, what's going on, Michael Tolbert? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Christian Thomas.
Hey, Christian. Hey,
we
Michael.
in here. It is Yeet Sunday, y'all. The first super chat of the night, starting off right with our OG, Triple OG, Sophie Dovey. Circle you, Sophie Dovey. Message. Do you think Brian Pillman will go into the Hall of Fame one day? Wow.
I don't know. They got people going in the Hall of Fame that I've never even heard of, so I don't know.
Wow. I would think with his son being in NXT, I want to say yes. I don't think it'll be anytime soon.
Based on whether your son's in the game.
It's not because his son's in the game. I'm saying because they clearly are still invested in the Pillman name. So it's not like he's straight up poison. I know my man was controversial.
Poison.
Just a poison. Oh, full effect.
On my pride.
Oh, okay. I thought I was.
And I'm not getting paid to advertise this. So I'm gonna turn this around.
Yeah, we are not getting any big Logan Paul money for that. Yeah, I want to say yes. I just don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But I actually do hope that he does, and I hope his son inducts him. I think that would be really, really awesome. Well, actually, no, I don't want his son to induct him. Maybe Bret Hart. You know what? Great question. Thank you, Sophie Dovey, for that. I actually do hope that happens. Brandon King Carter, what's good with you? Oh, my goodness. Are you seeing that right now?
Wow.
27 months.
That's great.
Sophie Dovey.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I remember when you first came into the channel, you're like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Is not cool. You had the apple. You're like, but Carlito will stick around.
Have we been going live for 27 months? I didn't even realize we've been going live for over 2 years.
Carlito will stick around. I feel like they're going to have Roman win again. Interesting you would say that. Interesting you would say that.
That's a heck of a prediction.
That's all I'm going to say. After what I saw on Smackdown, interesting that you would say that. This is still up in the air. There's still a lot of question marks about loyalties, betrayals. Night 1, that will totally affect night 2. I don't know. But it's interesting that you say that. Now, I'm going to leave it at that because I want to get to the topic at hand here because I know some people feel a type of way. Just Alex, I saw your live. I know exactly how you feel. We done talked about this. Sean Jagers.
Hey,
hello.
Sean.
What up, Zay? Yeet.
Yeet, yeet.
Good to see you in here as well. We'll give a few more shouts in here. Neptune X.
Don.
Yer.
Yer.
Teflon Don. How you doing?
How you doing?
Was it just me or was Roman Reigns giving a little bit of Don energy?
Don energy?
You know, a little bit of just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. That's I hope right there. Thank you, Sophie Dovey. You're going to get that honorable mention right there. I appreciate you very, very much. Hey. Jody Bennett's in the house. Woo! See, I can kind of woo.
Look at him getting his woo back.
I'm getting there. You're going
to make a movie about how A got his woo back.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
You going the right way with Smack Better? I don't care who knows it. We got another super chat right here by Aaron Drew. Thank you so much, Aaron Drew.
Oh, thank you, Aaron Drew.
That's what I'm talking about. In my opinion, I liked. Ooh, okay, hang on. Unpopular opinion, maybe.
Okay.
Hang on, I want to talk about this.
Okay.
In my opinion, I liked the face-to-face, but people saying it was bad just because Cody Roman wasn't cussing each other out and taking personal jabs at each other. Every promo not going to be a cuss-out session. That's a fair point.
Yeah, it's interesting because it wasn't fire. It wasn't like, because the first time around last year they were dropping, that's when Roman dropped that bomb that I'm the son that your father wish he had, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was like, oh man. So you're right. It wasn't super exciting. It was okay. But I agree with Nation of Domination that the best part about it was when the Bloodline came out through the audience. And then I just knew, I told him, I said, Jay is going. Look, hold up. Jay's going to be there. And the minute you saw Jay come out with his hoodie on and Seth, and they just, you know what I mean? Like, I loved it. Like that. And the fact that we had to cut that out of our reaction because of all the music that was playing was so unfortunate, because that was the best part of the reaction. Which is why once SmackDown's on Netflix, we should be able to go live for SmackDown. We don't have to worry about that with the reactions anymore. But
yeah, we are planning on doing a live. We thought we could do it with Sling, but it still seems to not.
Yeah, it's not working. But anyway, but I don't think it was awful, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't. I guess like The Rock's been coming with it, and then Cody coming back at The Rock was fire. And then you thought that they didn't even have anything really that, like, I mean, it was all right.
Is trying
But
to say is
and when
Rock
everyone came in
hard
was
and
good.
Rock and Cody came too soon. Jack off.
I can't take you nowhere.
I was trying to second what you said. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that.
Second that emotion. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna put up the graphic. Let me get the banner up. Because I feel a type of way. Aaron Drew, I appreciate and respect your super chat comment. We do not necessarily need cussing in every single promo. I think there has to be a time and a place. I don't like people cussing for the sake of cussing in this environment if there's not a reason behind it. Like for me, if it's going to be done, it's basically saying, look, what I'm saying here needs to be taken deadly serious.
Yeah.
And I'm using some colorful language to really hit home the point.
But there could have been a clever jab or two.
Well, here's the thing. I think Rock has been just, he basically has had gasoline and just been lighting the match and burning the place down. That's Seth Rollins saying, burn it down. No, The Rock has been burning it down both in the ring and out. Here comes The Rock talking about Cody Rhodes' mama. You understand me? He sung his mama a lullaby.
He did.
You understand what I'm saying? He walked up real close to that camera and he whispered in her ear and sung her to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Out comes Cody Rhodes on Monday night. He spit fire. You're just Roman's side chick. Oh, damn. No, you did not just say that, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So then you get together face to face. We think we're going to get a little something, and we really didn't. And
we did not. I mean, the last time the four men went in the ring together, no, not the last time. Before that, if you recall, Roman called Seth called him something.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Called him a little something.
Rock called Cody a mistake. Like it's been spitting fire up until this point. So you go from the same week, Monday night, 4 days later, to just good luck at WrestleMania. Wait, whoa. What you doing? Put your hand down, boy.
Right. And then, so just Alex just made a comment, which was,
Thank
he
you, Aaron
said,
Drew.
just Alex said, Cody needs to be angry. Roman screwed him last year. Why are we showing sportsmanship? Nah, put him up. And then Nation of Domination said Cody wanted to shake hands. Like, no, they've been embarrassing you, your dog, and your mom. Like, fight back. And I agree with that stuff. Like, they pushed you past the point of you shaking hands at this point. That's what you did last year. It should look different at this point. Now that they've, like you said, they're talking about your mom and your dog. And last year you were a sportsman and they screwed you. The attitude needs to change. You need to figure out how like you did with The Rock on Monday, like you said. Where was that? Where was that energy on Friday?
Spice. Just a little spice.
Little tapatio on it, homie. A little
Just
tapatio.
A little tap. This doesn't necessarily have to be hot ones. Y'all feel me? Y'all seen that show. It doesn't necessarily need to be hot ones, but I need a little, okay, all right. Got a little, that pepper, that back of the throat pepper, that, okay, got a little something. That's what we need, a little bite. It didn't have it for me. What up, 850? Big boy! What up, 850 Big Boy? All right, so I want to get to some more shouts, but I do want to get into it because, again, it's late. Wilfredo Fernandez, what up,
Hey, Wilfredo.
Thank you so much for joining us. We got a few people in here. Thank y'all. I want to get to it. Let's put that up. Let's put up that graphic here. So let's get into the topic at hand. All right, we talking about it. We here. Hassan Terrell, what up, buddy? So,
hey, Dro Davison, how are you?
What up, Dro?
CT Hill, hello. Rolling Bird.
What up, Rolling Bird? Do we need The Rock? This is the question at hand. We've talked about it. Just Alex has talked about it. Other people in this space have talked about it. So I'm gonna pose this question to y'all. Rickety thinks Rocky sucks, and I respect it. But let me ask one more again. The numbers do not lie. Every time The Rock is on, his segments are in the millions and millions. He's setting everything ablaze. He takes a night off. We get Roman and Cody without The Rock, and they have their little, what'd you call it last week? Wonder Bread? Wet piece of Wonder Bread? A wet piece of Wonder Bread promo that took 20 minutes. And then the last 30 seconds was Cody does a head nod, and then their boys come swooping in. No fight, no brouhaha, no nothing.
I didn't need a fight.
Just a little stare down.
The stare down was great.
But why is it that we had a 20 plus minute segment of whatever, and the last 30 seconds was where the action was that we couldn't use, like we said, because of the music, because we would have gotten dinged by YouTube. Mm-hmm. But the entire segments, when The Rock is involved, is just straight up fire. Cussing aside, even Cody's promo on Raw by himself was fire. So my question is, this close to WrestleMania, is this the energy that we should be seeing from these two guys? Shouldn't we be seeing not necessarily cussing up a storm, but a little more teeth, a little more bite? We have to put asses in the seats. And we got to believe that the animosity between these two is real. Like you could cut the tension with a knife. And I didn't see that on Smackdown. And I needed time to absorb it because when we react cold. And so we saw some of these interactions. We saw the hand, but a lot of stuff didn't necessarily register with me at the moment. And it took me a minute to kind of go back and think about this, and I watched it again. Should we have gotten a little more from these guys? And is The Rock, is Big D energy really what was needed? Because let me ask, if he wasn't in this, if The Rock did not come back, Cody Rhodes still would have won the Royal Rumble. He still would have chosen Roman Reigns. People would have been fine with him completing the story, but the fire has been because of this guy.
Fire.
So if there was no Big D energy, if there was no Rock, would we be invested in this
Hey,
as much
Smith.
as we are right now?
Hey, Jack Labard.
What up, Jack?
LaBombard.
What's my question right now?
I mean, it's so obvious. Like you said, first of all, not only do the numbers not lie, but we're sitting here telling you that their last interaction was boring. So is that what we would be having leading up with Cody and Roman? Is this boring interaction that we just got? Without The Rock, they kind of dropped the ball there.
Dropped it.
So
short answer, no. Maybe.
I mean, look at this.
There's about to be some furniture moving up in this mother trucker. That's okay.
Whatever. The WWE is on fire like it hasn't been in
quite some time.
Decades.
Quite some time.
Decades.
And think about this. There's another question I want to ask. I want to get to a couple of super chats, but this goes to maybe some sour grapes some people are feeling about The Rock being back. The Teflon Don Circle message to you. Great picture right there, by the way. Love it.
Thank you.
Love the show. Thank you, Teflon Don. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Roman retains and Cody will cry.
Wow. That would be crazy. If Cody loses this, is he just going home? He would just be a joke. Everything would be a joke. It would be insane.
It depends on how he loses.
Nope. It doesn't matter. He lost. He didn't lose fair and square last year. It doesn't matter. He lost. A lose is a lose is a lose is a lose. That's it. No.
He's number 2. So says Roman Reigns. Get to the back of the line, number 2.
And if he does lose again, what do you do with the number 2? You flush it down the toilet.
And they about to drop a number 2 on him. It depends. I'm not going to give away my prediction. I'm going to save it for when we do the roundtable on Just Alex's channel. However, I like where you're going with this. I think it just depends. There are a lot of cooks in the kitchen. All right? I honestly do not know at this exact moment in time how things are going to truly play out. I like that unknown factor. But after Smackdown, seeing what I'm seeing, I like where you're going with that. That's all I'm going to say. Teflon Don, thank you so much for that.
You.
What up, Roland Bird? Lakia Smith, what's going on now?
We're getting to your super chat, Dro.
I see Dro Davidian has locked it in with a super chat circle message to you.
Thank you, Dro.
A&B Combos. I'm hearing that the final boss shows up tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. And guys, we might see him tomorrow. Oh, I like the fire emojis. We got the GOAT 100. Hey, he needs to.
He does need to.
We do know that he's going to be showing up on the Monday Night Raw later on, but abso-freaking-lutely, he should be on Monday Night Raw. You need to come on over there to Cody's house. Huh? You on Smackdown. We all know where we can find you on Friday nights. Come on over there to Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Say hello to the people. Say hi to your cousin, Tamina. Oh, is she still in there? I don't know. She's still back there. Okay, well, fine. Put it aside.
She's on the home
Say hi to
edition.
your cousin, Nia Jax. How about that?
There you go.
Say hi to your cousin, Nia Jax, and have a conversation with Cody Rhodes. Because I'm going to tell you something. We are almond milk, oat milk drinking people. There is a glaring difference between sweetened and unsweetened. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really care if unsweetened is healthier for you. It don't taste as good as the sweetened. What I got on Friday Night Smackdown was some unsweetened.
It didn't taste as good.
It didn't taste as good.
Hey, firefighter Jimmy 171.
Thank you for your service. Welcome over here. We appreciate you. So he needs to show up. Now, let me ask this question of the people. Long answer. Hang on. Cody and Roman have had a 2-year bill. Why is this still boring. An opportunity to prove they didn't need The Rock on SmackDown and a bomb. Thank you very much.
Exactamundo. Exactamundo.
There it is. There it is. So that's a great segue into my next question. People talking about sour grapes, saying, oh my gosh, The Rock is stealing my spot. He's stealing my shine. He's just too good. You need to come down to mediocre. And as T.I. said, we don't want no mediocre, no.
Right, but then Cody had his moment to shine right there with Reigns, and it was dull, not shiny.
It was not only dull. I mean, when we react, we try to come with our energy. All right. Deep down inside, I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm the whole time I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it, and it didn't happen. Like I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, we're waiting for that reaction moment, and then he gets out of the ring, and then we're like, and then when we start seeing the people come, then when we see Jay, then there's a Jay's here, Seth is here, and that was the reaction. It had nothing to do with them.
Nothing. So you can have sour grapes all you want. I've said this already. This man ain't been here for a minute. He couldn't even give a video message to the people. They're wishing him happy birthday. They are celebrating his anniversary of his premiere at Survivor Series. They're doing everything for him. And The Rock didn't have the time or inclination to even stop in here and say, hey, what's up to the people. Not like your daughter's in NXT or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Pops in here 4 years later, sets the place ablaze. How are you going to be mad at that? How are you? Seth Rollins calls it Mr. Midlife Crisis. Call it what you will. The fact of the matter is, you ain't pulling in the numbers. You ain't got that bite. You came back with diarrhea, Dwayne. That was your comeback, bro.
You know, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know how the locker room would be hating on Bray when he was the Fiend, and they were saying that nobody could compete with that, and they didn't think that was fair. Fair.
Okay.
He came up with something ingenious and everybody loved it, and that's not fair. It's not fair that you don't have the same talented mind and sophisticated like plot twists and things. Like, it's not called not being fair. Some people are just really, really good at this and are super talented, and they bring a whole different level of excitement, and they make you feel a certain way. And
that's the difference between a superstar and just a wrestler.
Right.
This is a superstar in his heyday. He went on to Hollywood and became the biggest
superstar.
star.
And now he's bringing it all back, and he's just showing them how it's done. And you can't be mad at that. You should be taking notes. If this is your business and this is you want to do, this is what you want to attain to, take notes.
You can't have this man just lighting a fire and you come back with diarrhea. Are you 7?
When you're sliding into home and your pants are full of foam.
Diarrhea.
When you're sliding into first and you feel a sudden burst.
Diarrhea. Yeah. I appreciated it when Dave Chappelle did that little ditty. It was funny. But come on, man. Everybody should be striving to reach this level, not trying to pull somebody. See, this is what happened when somebody's on top. This is why the Attitude Era was so good. Everybody was striving to be the best. You didn't have people over here whining and crying. Oh my gosh, you're outshining me. Come back down. Let me pull you down. That's literally what haters do. The keyboard warriors tapping away, or the people in the back. You should be happy that this man is bringing eyes to your show, filling arenas coast to coast, and making sure that WrestleMania is going to be bomb.
Right.
Instead, Smackdown, that segment, just bombed, as just Alex said.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a damn shame. At this stage in the game, especially this close to WrestleMania, if you're not ensuring that your match at Mania is going to be fire, then why are you even here? We looked at SmackDown. We saw, and I loved it, Io Sky. We said it on here many a time. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. As far as they're both supposed to be equal, but Rhea Ripley was way up here. Io Sky just kind of whatever. Finally, she's beating her ass backstage and then walks out
like nothing.
Like nothing happened.
Where's that energy been all this time?
And that was a good match that she had. That's what I'm talking about. You need to make it known to the people, hey.
Yeah, that match was fire all the way around. Naomi is kicking booty. Like, I love Naomi is not pulling her punches. Her moves are on point. Her hits are on point. She is, I love it. Naomi could be training others how to fight in the ring, because I feel like there's going to be a title in her future, because she is really, really, really coming with it in the ring.
And I can't wait now that Jade Cargill has officially chosen a brand. Now we got the big sister energy over here on Friday Night SmackDown. All right. And I also don't necessarily trust that Bianca Belair is truly going to lend the assist with Bayley. It seems like it. And I tell you what I really liked about that interaction. Damage control, like the hyenas that they are, surrounding the ring, beating them down. And then you have Naomi coming over and actually covering her friend. That's what people do in real life. When you like, okay, this is just, we're not going to win this. We just need to cover up and take these licks.
Right.
And then they'll go away eventually. That was, to me, we don't see that in pro wrestling. You just get knocked out and that's it. But she actually covered her up. They're beating her down. I loved it. Loved everything about it. If you not coming with that, why was that segment fire? And Roman and Cody's was not.
But you know what's, to me, what's cool about all this is that The Rock's intervention into this whole storyline and the whole build up and everything that's going on with the controversy and what it's bringing to this WrestleMania. But imagine next year when it's Rock versus Roman and what that's going to be.
If he does betray Roman,
when he'll betray Roman is up to that we don't know. We don't know if it's going to happen now, but sometime between now, this WrestleMania and next year's WrestleMania, it will be Rock and Roman. And that buildup will be even bigger than this.
Well, interestingly enough, you're correct. We saw it. Thank you very much, Sophie Dophie. So CM Punk is going to come back on Monday Night Raw. For why? For what? Is he healthy? Is he healthy enough to maybe, I don't know, put on a striped black and white shirt?
And you think he's going to be the referee?
I mean...
Well, first of all, talk about calling it down the middle. He don't like either one of those people. And neither one of those people like him. That would be so fire for him to be the ref in the show in the middle of two people who do not like him.
I mean, the
they
Rumble...
They would both be so mad.
That was supposed to go on a certain way. The fact that there was going to be no Punk in Mania really sucked.
No, that's smart.
But why would my man be coming out now saying anything? We all accepted the fact that you had no stake, no play, no nothing in WrestleMania. We kind of moved on. Now all of a sudden you coming back? You're not coming back just to say, hey, I'm healthy and I'll be back in a few months. No. That's what I'm saying. Now we got so much going on. I don't know what's going to happen.
And speaking of putting that ref stripe shirt on, Rikishi is teasing it.
Boy.
He's teasing it.
If you don't get Rikishi,
he won't say it directly, but he's teasing it. He won't say no. He said, you're going to have to watch my podcast if you want to have the answer to that.
If Papa Quiche ain't the special guest referee for his two sons, Come on.
Come on, man.
Why would you not at this point?
Come on. Come on, Rock.
Right,
Come
hang on.
on,
That just
Rock.
happened.
Come on, Rock.
Okay? I didn't get this with Cody and Roman on Friday. I didn't get that. I just got it right now.
No. But yeah, Rikishi being the guest referee, come on.
I don't know if Tamina's retired or not. Does anybody know what's going on with Tamina? I don't know.
So we thought Tamina had secretly retired. I believe Sophie Dofi, or correct me if I'm wrong, is the one who said that you saw an interview. Somebody saw an interview where they confirmed that she is not retired, in fact.
Fine. If she's not retired, fantastic. I would like to see her some way, somehow be a part of this because, again, she debuted with the Usos. They did a frog splash, all three of them at the same time. It was beautiful. And then things kind of change a little bit. And it's a shame. Just Alex, I mean, this is what it is. There are some people, just like in this YouTube space, it just is what it is. We are trying to come up. We're not like, hey, everybody's so much, you got twice the subscribers as us. Stop being so good and come back down to us. No. We're striving to be better.
Right.
We're striving to get up that ladder. So why is it that you mad? You hate because you ain't.
Well, and that's the thing, is that there's people who could hate on people who do the same thing. And you have people like Just Alex, like, we have built a relationship with Just Alex. And even though we're in the same space, he was like, whatever you need, let me help you. And he has been like that from jump. And we've had a few people. Savage was like that too. And we totally appreciate that. And we see other YouTubers, Mike, good work, Mike.
Oh, yes, good mic work.
You know, he's giving us love. Like, there's no reason to have hate between us. It's not why. We all love the same thing. We're all a part of the same community. But, like, at the end of the day, we're not going to hate on anybody else's channel if you, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It don't make any sense. Like,
exactly.
For what?
We see the views. I'm not like, dang it, why are they getting all these views? I mean, no, what do we need to do with our channels, with our hashtag, whatever the case may be, so that we can succeed? So any wrestlers, honestly, who are not on the Mania card right now, look at yourself.
Look at yourself.
Look in the mirror and see what's going on with you. What is it about you and your character that just ain't getting over with the people? Everybody wants to push, but like Stone Cold said, you want a spot, go out there and take your spot. But you need to make it memorable. We are still talking, what?
Right.
We are now celebrating Austin 316 Day. Like this was just a phrase he cut one promo that wasn't supposed to go past that.
Right. It just won't die.
And we're talking about it 20 years later. Think about that. This man is setting ablaze and he hasn't wrestled actively in years. And how can you be mad at that? Look at yourself. If you are active on this roster and you're not even on TV every week, whose fault is that? It ain't his.
That's not The Rock's fault.
Don't be mad at him. Be mad at yourself. We got a Teflon Don right here with a super chat circle message to you. I think Jimmy will beat Jay because Jimmy needs the win. And that match will be fire. And where can I go to become a member?
On the main, like when you're in the main channel, like you have to get out of the chat, you'll see the join option. And then when you click on the join option, it will show you the different levels. The join option, you'll see the different levels of membership. Then you could come back in the chat, or you could do it after the show. But it's on the main page where you would like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And we just dropped a special members reaction only for the members.
And we're going to be doing a special live for members only the week before WrestleMania to discuss our predictions further in detail with the members. So the only people in that live will be the members.
Exclusivity.
Exclusive. That's the first time we're going to do that.
Exclusive club. It's the Red Room.
Yeah. So, but as far as your comment, I hope that's not true. I hope Jimmy's not going to win. I really don't.
We can't discuss no predictions. Can't discuss no predictions.
I was just surprised. Anyway. But I also saw, as far as what you're saying, that I saw that Nation thinks that build up so far has been boring, and then even though to me that was the point at one point with Jimmy just interfering with his wins, it was a slow build up. But then you had Jay call him out, then you had Jimmy answer, then they were face to face on Monday, and Jay socked him right in the face, and then they started to jump him, and Cody had to come out, and then Jay came over to interfere and stand between his family and Cody. I think that's a great buildup. I'm sure that it's going to be even more this week coming up, but I don't see that there's anything wrong with that buildup. I think that right now they're giving Roman, Cody, and The Rock so much time that I mean they've got other stories they have to build up. They have to give time to Rhea. She's a champion. They have to give time to Seth and Drew. Seth is a champion. So I think they could only give so much time, more time to the bloodline when there's not a title involved with these two. So I think that considering that they still have a show that needs to go on, I think that what they have done, to me, I've enjoyed.
I mean, and their segments have been 20 plus minutes. I mean, they've been
Yeah.
at the beginning, they've been at the end. Like they have the longest segments, of anything. I like the, although the filming of it wasn't fantastic, but I like the um, LA Knight and AJ Styles thing at his house in Gainesville. We've seen that
Yeah.
before. We've seen
I always
Seth
like when
do
they
it.
do
We've
that.
seen, you know what I mean? Like it's just, it's really cool
And
that
now LA Knight's going to have a teardrop because
it's
he went
still,
to
it's still
jail.
going. It's still going. You know what I mean? But I also got to tell you though, I still am unsettled with this involvement with Seth in this whole thing. I'm fine with a tag team, I suppose, but as odd as it may sound, this is kind of overshadowing Seth's match with Drew McIntyre for me.
Oh, of course it is.
I feel like Drew is doing everything he can at this point to still stay relevant in the conversation in people's eyes. Hey, don't forget about me. I'm the guy that's facing you. I'm going to take your title. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to beat your arse. Whatever the case may be. And all we're talking about is him showing up on Friday Night SmackDown with Jey Uso. You know what I mean?
I mean, he had a decent interaction with Drew, and that wouldn't be any more exciting if this wasn't going on. It just is what it is. That we've seen them go at it before. It's not a new competition. But that actually was the most exciting thing you just reminded me that Roman said was that, I was a member of the Shield, right? That was my little brother, right? I thought we were family, right? And he did that to me. What makes you think he's not going to do that to you? And that's exactly how you feel about Seth and about the whole thing. So, out of that whole interaction, the 20 minutes, that was the one thing he said that you were like, exactly. That was the one thing that you actually completely agree with Roman about. Seth cannot be trusted. He was Roman's brother and stabbed him and Dean Ambrose in the back. What makes you think he ain't about to do that to you?
And I kind of feel for Roman Reigns in regards to that. Before I say that, that's the other thing that I was going to say is that I don't. You've got this tag match, and then they got to wrestle again on night 2. And what if somebody gets injured in night 1, like legitimately injured? That's the one thing I don't necessarily want to see. I don't know how I feel about this night 1, night 2 business, wrestling here, wrestling there. I don't know what's going to happen in that tag match, but the betrayal. Roman seems to consistently be betrayed by by like you said, by Seth Rollins, by his literal brother, not cousins, rather his literal cousins, both of them. He brought in an honorary Uce, and now we're talking possibly The Rock doing the same thing. And I kind of feel for him.
But that's good. That's good storytelling because those kind of betrayals is what makes you a heel. Makes you feel like you can't trust anybody but yourself, and you gotta look out for yourself and yourself, because everyone betrays you. That is what builds a good heel.
All I'm saying is it seemed like the easy path where you have however night one's going to go, then we get to night 2. Some way, somehow, obviously we know Bloodline's going to interfere. This will be the main event. So depending on what happened with Seth, I don't know if he's going to show up, but if Rock does in fact betray him and then Cody goes on to win the title. That seemed to be the trajectory in which we were headed. And at this point, I got to be honest with you, those lines have become very blurred to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving predictions. I just, I'm trying to look into the future, and I thought it was pretty clear. Now, to me, it is not.
We have a new member.
No, we do not. What are we talking about? Something you have to work 3 times as hard. Yeah, I know. I'm going to catch up in the chat. We got Josh Thomas from Facebook. Thank you very much. It has to
Josh
be hit or
Thomas.
miss at Mania. I mean, this is true. US guy's going to lose. Interesting.
Oh, wait, you just passed someone we didn't say hi to. Almeric?
Oh, Elmeric's been, yes.
No, I meant today. I don't think we had said hi today.
Movie Queen. What up, Movie Queen?
What up?
Good to see you in here. Let me see what some of the people are going to say, because we got the points across, and now we want to kind of turn it over to the people a little bit, because like I said, we're not going to take up too much of your time tonight. Another match they dropped, the Mania build on Seth versus Drew. That's how I feel about it. I don't feel much of anything for that match.
I think I'll be more invested if they do make CM Punk the referee, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't be mad at that. That would be something. I would like to see somebody get to go to sleep.
Right.
I really would. If he is going to be the special guest referee for that, then my interest in it has risen. Right now, I don't know what it is. Is it Drew? What is it? There's something I can't put my finger on with this match that it ain't clicking.
Maybe it's Drew, but you've been loving his shirts.
The shirts have been fire. We got one of the shirts because I think it's freaking hilarious. The Rock will be inside a truck. That's hilarious, Joe. Rikishi being the referee. I want to see Rikishi at WrestleMania. We all want to see Rikishi at WrestleMania, quite frankly. We haven't seen the Rock Triple H interact on TV since that Las Vegas event. This is true.
That's what we need to see, and hopefully we'll get that after WrestleMania.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I am a little disappointed because The Rock backstage told him to fix this.
Right.
And he did not fix this.
Well, also, like you said, we haven't, like you said, whoever said that, we haven't seen them interact since then, and that is disappointing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a missed opportunity. Everyone wants to see that.
Triple H said what he said, and then there was no interaction after that.
Yeah.
It was like there should have been at least a backstage something like Triple H coming back through Gorilla, Rock past, like something. Because now they're doing that interesting camera thing where, like with Sami Zayn, they followed him all the way through the back, like that one shot. That's what I'm saying. That right there, I promise you, was Dwayne going, hey, listen, here's a little something I learned in Hollywood. We're gonna try the one shot. Let's just try it. Let's just see. Let's just give it a shot. This is what we're gonna do. To say that he is not influencing what's going on here is ridiculous. Now they still got to work it out, but there should have been a Triple H Rock. Rock should have been pissed.
Triple H
at Hunter.
The game.
That he didn't fix this. Paul Heyman, the wise man, Jedi Knight, talk to me. You done it? Going to Triple H's office. Oh, bone crusher. It's the terrier in her. Somebody knocks on the door. There's a doorbell. She's like, what? What's going on over here?
What's going on?
So, yeah, I agree. That is actually what should have gone down.
Bang, bang.
I do see Karen Cross Baby Life so far not on WrestleMania 40 card. Don't get me going. Almeric Hendricks. There you are, buddy.
There it is.
We are not going. We're going to be here doing a live watch along.
We're going to be doing a watch along with y'all.
Yes, what we indeed. Decided. You are the newest YouTube member, and you, my friend, now have access to the member-only exclusive reaction that we just dropped. You got to watch it all the way to the end. Our reactions, it's formulaic in that we have a way that we produce it, but we always drop stuff in there, even at the very, very end, like the end screen.
In case you don't know what end means.
You gotta watch it till the very end. We always drop stuff.
And yes, Movie Queen, we did watch the Smackdown to the end. Well, we watched it to the end of the reaction. We actually haven't watched.
We haven't watched. Oh no, we did.
We did, but I didn't see, because we watched it on here. I didn't watch Smackdown on the TV when it was on. The end of it.
Afterwards.
I mean, the end of it.
Oh.
No, I fell asleep because we had already reacted to it.
Oh.
But I'm saying, if there was anything more, I just thought what I saw was them staring at each other. I didn't see any interaction. If there was some interaction, that I did not see. Was there more interaction, or they just stared at each other?
There was, you know.
There was no tussling.
There was really no. Nobody laid any.
Okay.
Nobody got crazy. Nobody got
then
crazy with it.
Then yes, we saw it today.
Nobody got crazy.
But we couldn't post that because of the music. It would have got us pulled, the video pulled.
Yeah, I'm fine overall. I think this storyline has pretty much overshadowed, I think, everything as far as WrestleMania goes.
For sure.
So when we do our prediction show with Just Alex, I'm going to be really, really interested. We're finally going to have a time to sit down, go through everything one by one, night 2, and really discuss this and see if the build, if the attention to every single match has been what it needs to be. Logan Paul, there's been some good attention with that. I like what they're doing over there. We have some stuff. Now that Jade Cargill has set her hat down on SmackDown, I can't help but wonder, are they going to figure something out for her for Mania? Because now it seems like she's about ready. Like she's been in the back burner just simmering, cooking a little bit, just not quite yet, a little more salt.
Right.
It seems like now this dish is ready to be served.
So Just Alex said that he's going to say this one more again.
Bring it on. What's up, Brandon Thomas?
He said, it's not the time to shake hands. It's the time to throw hands.
Get these hands. That's what I'm talking about.
When is he coming back? What's up, Dylan Danger?
What up, Dylan Danger? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. We've been saying, if Io Sky consistently let Damage Control do her work for her, I would have had no confidence, vote of no confidence, Chancellor Valorum, in the Bayley Io match. The fact that she stepped it up backstage, came out to that ring right afterwards, like we said, ain't nothing happened. What? I didn't do nothing. Just did her little hair and just walked on out there and had an excellent match. Now I'm raising the people's eyebrow at that matchup.
Yeah.
And it was so simple.
Yeah.
It was so simple. We had AJ Styles and L.A. Knight. Yeah. My man went down to Gainesville. He said on site. He Bernie Mac'd it.
AJ Styles looked like he'd been in Gainesville too with those muscles. He on swole.
He was looking jacked.
Dude, I never seen AJ look that jacked.
We all need to get up to AJ Styles. Interest in that match is on an all-time high. It's so simple to do these things. That's why I'm hoping tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw we get a little more edge from Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
And I do hope we get some visits from somebody other than CM Punk.
Yeah.
Tore his bicep working out. Oh my gosh.
Who did?
Nick Aldis. Good
hey,
gracious.
Leon Cook. Welcome.
All right, so if he's going to be out injured, maybe we can get somebody to come in here, be a special guest general manager. I don't know. You know anybody that could light it up? Light it. light it up, light it up. And I'm not talking about you, Naomi. Let me turn over to the people here. Jay Cargill will make an appearance. Yes, indeed. Pot boiling. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The pot is boiling on Jay Cargill dish. You feel me? I am from the Booker T school of thinking where sometimes you got to get a little dirt up under the fingernails.
Right.
Everything that's on the Mania card at this point, if it ain't gritty, if you're not over here, like, nothing needs to be a bathroom break. This is freaking WrestleMania.
Right.
40.
Right.
This is big.
Yeah.
Everything on that card needs to hit, and everything leading up to it needs to be fire.
Yeah. Absolutely.
This ain't the time to go to sleep. I mean, Oscar does. She likes to dance. What can I say? Uncle Howdy will be returning soon. Oh, that'd be so nice. Oh, that'd be so nice. I cannot wait to see that docu on.
Now, Oscar was out there anyway.
Yeah, actually, I didn't necessarily notice her walk. Is Oscar okay?
I thought she was injured.
I didn't notice her walking. I didn't see a limp.
Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack, Lauren.
Like a top 5 Mania, in my opinion. Aaron Drew, I mean.
Thank you, Leon.
Thank you, Leon. Absolutely. Shucky, ducky, quack, quack. This is what I'm talking about. So I'll say this in conclusion, because we're not going to take up too much more. We just about out. In my opinion, any Cody crybabies need to suck it up.
Suck it.
This man has brought to the table with what he has gained in Hollywood, what he has gained from his time as an active member on the roster. He has poured it into this company. You cannot be mad at that. He's brought eyes that wouldn't have been on this product.
It's butter, baby.
Asses are in the seats. People are talking about it.
It's amazing.
This is what you want it to be. This is what pro wrestling is supposed to be. Exciting, unpredictable, a fun ride. So quite frankly, anybody that complains in the locker room, online, everybody has the right to their opinion, of course. But in my opinion, this would not be as good without Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Absolutely. I don't know how can anybody say otherwise.
Look at Candice LeRae.
You in the river of denial.
She had to say something for people to be talking about her.
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting how they're doing this because Candice LeRae is turning heel slowly but surely. Indy is not really feeling it, but she don't know what to do about it. And it's at least she's not boring because they're boring. They brought him up here to be boring. Candice is only interesting when she's heel.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the smiling, kissing baby, shaking hands Candice LeRae. Some people are better at being heels than they are at faces. And I like whatever's going on between her and Indy Hartwell. Finally, we get some. Now we're talking about them. Other than, you lost again? You lost again? You're jobbing again? Like, we're talking about them. Sophie Dovey feels that half of the Mania card shouldn't even be on this Mania card. I mean, all I'm saying is this. For any PLE, that's the time to shine. I can't stress that enough. Anytime that you are on a televised event, that's the time to shine.
Yeah.
Because you have all the eyes on it. You cannot take your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that we're finally getting to a point where WrestleMania feels special again. It hasn't really had that feel to me in a while.
Yeah.
That it feels special. It feels like this is finally going to be an event that it was supposed to be. It's the grandest stage of them all.
It feels electric.
Ooh, it's electric.
Like electrifying.
Boogie Woogie Oogie or the Rock Electric.
Oh, the Rock.
I swear. Ooh, to the White Meat Show.
Already showing.
All right, I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one. Brought it to the Rock. Just got a swelled head. Rock, he does have a little bit of a ego. But I mean, can you blame him? He's The Rock. It is what it is.
It will be interesting to see after
Zion Quinn.
WrestleMania when The Rock's presence is not around. What will it look like? We already saw.
Oh,
It was a
actually,
little boring on Friday, so let's see.
I'll tell you what wasn't a little boring, actually, was Rey Mysterio. So check this out.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually really, really cool. He comes back from injury. Yeah, Santos out here, and I love Legado del Fantasma. I love the fact that Elektra Lopez is a part of this now. Like she should have been all along. Hated the fact that there was zero interaction between her and Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega took her spot. Facts. She should be salty about that, and she should be beating down Zelina Vega, as Zelina Vega and her should be getting into a thing.
Yeah.
They're not having any interaction
They
right now.
They did a couple times, and now they're just over it.
Hate it. But Rey Mysterio's music hits. He walks down to he doesn't run. He walks down to the ring. And if y'all watch that, if you didn't see it, watch it again. If you did. Everything Rey did in there, it was like my man had a 2-week headache. And he was just so angry. He wasn't smiling. He was pissed. He hit hard. There was some stiff hits. Rey's like this big. He's as tall as Zelina Vega. But he was digging in that arse. And he said, I'm going to slap that stupid smile off your face. That's what I'm talking about. You need to come with Rey Mysterio energy. Regardless of whether Dom got in there and did whatever he did, I think that just added fuel to it. The fact that Dom is still sticking his nose in Papa's business. That's the energy you need to come with when it's televised.
I also don't know what's going on with this Andrade thing. What is going on? Is he begging to be a part of the Judgment Day? I don't think so, and I hope not. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm feeling a little uneasy about it.
I feel like Mama Ria's looking for a Dom replacement because every time Andrade comes on the scene, she looking at him like a snake. She's like, oh, a real poppy. What? Oh, hey, Dom. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's looking like Mama Ria wants some Andrade Big D energy.
That's so funny.
Am I wrong? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he might be. Ooh, no. Replacing Damien. Ooh, hold the phone. That'd be kind of messed up. But then again, Judgment Day also have a history of betrayal.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I still would love to see Damien with R-Truth. I would love to see it.
Yeah, but now we got the awesome truth. I don't know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be mad at that. All right. Yeah, thank you, Wilfredo. I knew I wasn't the only one on that. That's fine. Whatever people do. Charlotte's like, look, I'll loan you out. I'm injured. But when I come back, you coming back home. Woo! You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. All right, man. That's about it for us. We just wanted to talk a little bit about this because really, I don't think our, at least now I don't speak for you, at least for me, because like I said, I had to kind of go back and watch this interaction between Roman and Cody again. I didn't really express my true disappointment with it in our reaction. So really wanted to kind of gauge and see where people were with it and how I felt about it, because no es bueno for me. Now, we will be back tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Really curious if anybody else is going to show up.
I hope so. It's it's the week before WrestleMania. It's not It's not the time. It's not the time to take a time out. It's not the time to slow down. It's the time to rev it up. You know, when you're at the finish line, those cars are like, I don't know how to do a car revving at a.
There's no bread. There's no water. Just meat. So says Booker T.
Yeah, I really don't know how to rev a car though. I was trying to, because when they're like at the race line.
You know,
I don't.
The last time we were back east.
What I'm doing.
I wanted to get an all-electric car, and they were out. It was kind of ridiculous. I was a little upset about it. And then there was a muscle car. It was a Challenger. And this one right here was like, well, let's go and get that. I'm like, what do you mean? Why do you want to get it?
Oh, it was fun.
I want to get an electric car, save on gas, lower our carbon footprint. This one right here, talk about some big B energy.
Big B energy, baby.
So there was a little revving going on there. We opened her up a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean? She got a little testosterone in her. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. She comes with it. Thank you very much, Dylan Danger. We appreciate you for that. Special like button. Yeah, there you go, wise man. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much, wise man. Yes, movie yelled yes or BDE. I saw some fans say that Bobby's faction should be called BBC. Wow.
What?
Wow. What? Wow.
What?
Inappropriate. We're not in the Attitude Era. Wow. I'm not even going to address that. The Rock set up 3 feuds in this run, one with Cody, Seth, and Roman. You ain't lying. That's why he's called the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
But what's going to happen? What's finna happen? Is Rock going to portray Roman? Are they going to win night 1 and then there's Bloodline rules night 2?
Man.
And obviously we saw on Smackdown, they said show up alone, and they ain't show up alone.
And they didn't show up alone.
Did nobody care about that?
Mm-mm.
I have my feelings on it. I'm going to tell you what I do and do not want to see on our prediction show. Thank you, Rickety. RKO them like guy. Yeah, I like what you said there, Lauren. There you go. RKO. Ooh.
So.
Okay, I was going out of nowhere. Except for the Rock or Roman to turn on each other. Interesting. Yeah, we feel the same way, Nation Domination. Don't even get us going on those title belts. Don't even get us going. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins cannot be trusted. Facts. So we'll be back tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to thank you all for joining us on short notice at night. I know it's late. We had a good amount of people in here. I want to give a special thanks to our mod squad for always keeping an eye on things, keeping it clean because it's a family show.
Appreciate you, mod squad.
We had some fun. You know, we get a little cheeky with it, but we try to keep it clean. Good, clean fun over here. Good night, CT Hill. I want to give a shout to our members, to our newest member.
Yes, Teflon Don in the house.
All
Newest
right.
member, Bam Bam.
We got some stuff coming up for you guys. Thank you to every single person that super chatted. Your donations go 100% back into this channel. We do so much to make sure that we give you guys the absolute best that we can give you. And we're still growing. Thank you to our subscribers. We wouldn't be here without you and everybody that popped in for the first time.
Yes.
Thank you. As always, we hope that we are number one in your hearts as you are number one in ours. I don't know where Bone Crusher went. Bone Crusher! I see a tail. Come here, good girl.
You want to come say goodbye to the people?
Come here, good girl.
Come here.
Bone Crusher wants to say goodbye. Yeah. The Bone Crusher Fund. That's where people really will donate.
Come here. She don't want to come up.
Come here. Come get a snack. Come here.
Oh, you said snack. Why you tripping?
I had to do it. All right, for Bone Crusher, for Bone Crusher, could you give to a dog? Like, no, I'm not even doing that. We love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you so very, very much. We would not be here without you. Come back with some more A&B combos, Wrestling Edition. If not for us, then for this Licky Lickerton. You see that? She's giving mommy the kisses. So that is it. We acknowledge you guys as well. Thank you, Just Alex of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. He is a friend and fam to the channel. We will be doing a collab with him and a special guest as well on his channel, Roundtable for WrestleMania Predictions. That is it, folks. I think Bone Crusher, you want to say goodbye to the people?
Bone Crusher's in a licky mood. She's just a Licky Lickerton right now.
My gosh. All right. And we bid you all.
I do.
Tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday Night Raw. We are out of here.